you know, tripping, you know, when you spin off your head into a dream world. It was a hell of a lot easier when we were children. You see, we didn't have to sleep to trip. All we did was play albums. Robert, here's one, Rob, you know. Do you remember the 1970s and 80s and 90s? Do you remember when we were kids like? And we used to have these things called record players. Yeah. It was so easy. What you used to do is like, you had these record players, which played for about half an hour or 20 minutes on each side. So you could put the record player on. Well, records were great when you're having sex as well. Because when you've got your favourite album, it's a good chat. I'm not talking about that. Let's talk about records now. Fuck it. So I was saying, in the 70s or whatever, when we were kids, tripping was a lot easier because we used to like have records, like it's called records, and they used to play these records. So record players, sorry, we used to play records. And yeah, it was like sort of, we used to play the entire albums when we were children. No, well, I suppose when I was about 10 or, no, I mean, sort of, when did we actually first get, well, first album was about 13. No, because I had to have enough pocket money to buy my first album. So I had to have my first pocket money to get my first album, to actually buy a first album. That was about, it was actually the first album out, that's what I remember that. It was not late 70s, Rob. We were teenagers because like, must be about, it was 1979. No, it was madness. Sorry, that's when that's when I got my first record player. No, my sister had a record player. Jackie had a record player. Yeah, Jackie had a record player. Jim had a record player. You see, Jim had a record player. Jackie had a record player, and Jim and Robert had a record player. But 1979, I was 13. That's right. I used to listen to my brother's albums and all that, and all their music sort of thing, you know, when they were playing. But yeah, it was actually 1979 because it was actually the year that Madness released One Step Beyond. That's when I got my first record player. I used to listen to my sister's record players, and my sister liked Simon and Garfunkel, and my sister liked Elton John and stuff. My sister liked lots of hippie music as well. And she was well into magic, the way Jackie was well into the magic. No one else noticed but me. Because when my brothers were out playing football, good true story, Jackie's dead. Well, she, you know, blood clot. Truth is though, when my brothers were outside playing football, I hated playing football. When we were children, my brothers loved playing football. They was Robert, Jim and Don. Yeah, Robert, Jim and Don. They always used to go out and play football. I didn't like playing football. Truth is, I used to sit in the pink room while my brothers were playing football. True story. While my brothers were playing football, I was in my sister's bedroom. Truth is, yeah. Died in 2012. A bit pissed off. But actually, when my brothers were outside playing football, I was sitting in my big sister's bedroom. Like, she had a big pink room. My sister had a big pink bedroom. And listening to all the music on her record player, like Simon Garfunkel and stuff. I'm going to go see her concert. But anyway, yeah. And actually, Jackie was the one who got me into magic. Actually, Jackie, my big sister Jackie. Jackie taught me how to play magic. She brought me a book, Past, Present, Future. No, in fact, we were reading that book actually in Jackie's bedroom in about one day, me and my sister, we were reading a book, Past, Present, Future and stuff, magic book, and she got me into the magic. That's how I got into magic, because my sister sort of like, actually Jackie brought me, I'm going to look up that one now, but Jackie, my big sister, Jackie, there she is. Well, she's dead now, but she died. But that's my big sister, like. Yeah, that's the one. That's Jackie. That's Jackie. That's Jackie. That's my big sister, sort of. But anyway, yeah, she brought my first tarot deck, you see. Actually, truth is, Jackie bought me my first ever tarot deck. Jackie bought me my first ever deck of tarot cards. It was the IGS one, I think, actually. That was about a long time ago. But anyway, 1979, I got my own record player. Because in my family, we had to be 30. When we only got, that's what we all got, I think, probably down the line. For our 13th birthday, I was 13, you see, 1979. Yeah, it was my 13th birthday present. And Mummy and Daddy bought me a record player, my own record player. Because it was my 13th birthday. But Mummy and Daddy gave me my own record player. So anyway, I bought this B.A. Robertson, which is a very good album, but I haven't heard it for a while. I haven't got a record player at the moment. I can't get a record player to work at the moment. But I'm saying, it might be on YouTube actually, that's very good. Some of it's fun. But actually, I tried to take the record back, you see. I wanted to change it for a Madness record that I heard this song on the radio in 1979. It was in 1979, yes. It was One Step Beyond. No, I think I actually saw it on Top of the Pops first, actually. Actually, I think the first time I ever heard of Madness was probably Top of the Pops. It was probably Friday night. It was probably on a Friday night. And I was listening to I was watching Top of the Pops on the television things. Because we used to have things called televisions. And we used to have things called Top of the Pops. But I was watching Top of the Pops. Well, me and my brothers and my sister. The family, basically. The family used to watch the whole family used to watch Top of the Pops and shit, yeah. We had a big family stuff. But anyway, yeah, the point is we sort of like watch Top of the Pops every week. And like, I'm just good. And what happened was that I heard this band on Top of the Pops that I really liked. It was called Madness. Madness, the band was called Madness. 1979 it was, sucked. Madness. It was, the first time I heard, it was One Step Beyond, yeah? One Step Beyond, you know? I can't remember the tune offhand, but, you know? And I was listening to it on Top of the, I was watching it on Top of the Pops, you see, because they, you know, they got onto Top of the Pops Madness. And like, what happened was, yeah, anyway, Mummy and Daddy bought me a record player, and you know, I couldn't exchange tape. But luckily, I had a part-time job because I was actually working for Barry and Sheila Knowles. I was actually working at the time when I was 13, sort of thing, so about 18 or something like that. I was working for Barry and Sheila Knowles. I was working in the newsagent, like, you know, James first, and then B&S Knowles, you know, Barry and Sheila's. They used to give me toast in the morning. It's beautiful. I used to have this morning job with it. Well, I used to work in the kiosk down the newspaper thing. And then, but then we're going to run out of tape. And then I sort of like, you know, served in the shop for several years. Since I was about 13, 14, or whatever. And I think I might have been 13 actually. I don't know. A long time ago. Because I used to work for Barry and Sheila. And luckily I had enough money because I earned a bit of money because I used to work there weekends, like, and take over the shop and stuff. Lovely shop, lovely people. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, I got a pardon. Sorry. Yeah, I had a bit more extra pocket money. That's right. I had a bit of extra pocket money because I was working down at James in with Barry and Sheila, like. They used to give me toast in the morning, Barry and Sheila. Just loved those fuckers. That was a lovely job. Working in the newsagent. I enjoyed that. It was about sort of like, you know, early morning. It was about 5 o'clock in the morning, I think, or something like that. That was in the 1970s. That was in the 1970s. Anyway, yeah, so I had a bit of extra pocket money because I was working down at the newsagent. So I actually could afford to get, Mummy and Daddy bought me a record player. So I actually had a bit of extra pocket money. So I bought Madness. And I bought the One Step Beyond album. You know, like the One Step Beyond album? The original album, 1979. It's brilliant. And I put this Madness record on. It was black and white cover, like, album, LP. And I was playing it, and I was just sort of like, you could just close your eyes and drift off and trip to the music, man. In the 1970s, all we had to do to trip was just put an album on. You know, out there 20 minutes or so. And then you sort of like just trip to the fucking music and just listen to music and close your eyes and just dream for 20 or 25 minutes or whatever. however long the side is on the album. But anyway, that's right. And that's about One Step Beyond. Because actually One Step Beyond was like, well, second album I bought actually. It was in 1979. Because when I was 13, like I said, when I was 13, Mum and Dad bought me my first record player. Anyway, yeah. Do you know that I was born in 1966. I'm 50 in April. So I don't know if I've told you this yet, but I'm 50 on April the 19th. Check out this hair. Yeah. Oh, fuck it. Take the glasses, mate. Slow. Oh, One Step Beyond since 1979. In fact, 1979, it sounds a bit like a footprint, doesn't it? You know what I mean? 1979. Kind of sounds like a footprint. Fucking big footprint. In fact, I've got my friend there. It's the same. It's like a big footprint. 1979. It looks like a footprint. 1979 looks like a footprint. So I think it's madness. That was madness. 1979 was madness, man. For about 40 years, 30 years until they destroyed the video. It's probably, in fact, there's lots of madness shit on YouTube. I love men. It's a fucking great band. They were my band. Well, they're my first sort of like real band. When I was a kid, when I was 13 years old, literally, 1979, when I was 13 years old, Madness were my band. I used to sort of like listen to them all the time for about 30 odd years, about 40, well, you know what I mean, on TV, well, for the last 54, 79, sorry, bad math, 79, 89 is 10 years, 99 is 20 years, 2009 is 30, sorry, I just work out my maths is not very good, sorry, 1979, I was 13, yeah, born in 66, but I'm saying, Madness. Yeah, they're still going actually. Madness is still playing. Madness is still playing now, you lucky bastards. Remember 1979 was when Madness sort of like released One Step Beyond. That was 1979 definitely. 89 is 10 years later. Madness was still playing. 99 is 20 years later. Shit, time goes by so quickly. 99 is 20 years later. That's 20 years. No, 20 years. 2009. Fuck, that's 30 years, man. 30 years of madness. That's 30 years of madness, 2009. 2007. 38 years of madness. 38 years of the madness in my head, man. 38 years of madness in my head. That's true. It's 38 years. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Sucks, guys, Madness group. Yeah. It's my birthday on April the 19th. Actually, Sucks. Good point about Madness. It's One Step Beyond all that. It's my 50th birthday, right? Sucks. Sucks. It says Sucks. It's my 50th birthday on April the 19th. 2016. 2016 sucks. My 50th birthday on April 19th. Will you do me a concert and film it as well? Sucks. For my birthday present. It's my birthday on Tuesday. It's on a Tuesday actually. I've got to try and get the day off work. I've got to go to work to sort that out. But I'm saying, April 19th. 2016. I missed out 10 years. Yeah, that's right, yeah. It's my birthday in April. But I'm saying sort of like, it'd be nice to have a Madness concert on my birthday. I'd love to go and see Madness live on my birthday. On my 50th birthday. That'd be a nice present. That'd be a really lovely surprise. Sucks. That would really be a lovely surprise on my 50th birthday. So on my 50th birthday, that'd be a lovely surprise, Sucks. A real live Madness concert. And film it. Thanks. Happy birthday to me.